New report from the Department of Homeland Security says 2 Oregon-based groups are behind efforts to dox ICE agents.
In a release sent out today, the Department of Homeland Security says 2 Oregon-based groups identified as Rose City Counter Info and the Christian Daily are responsible for publishing the names, photos, and addresses of ICE officers on their websites and social media. DHS says the groups are affiliated with Antifa. We did take a look at those websites, and the Christian Daily site has been taken down. However, Rose City Counter Info did have a post with posters of who they claim are ICE agents with their home addresses included. They were similar to flyers that DHS says have been posted on ICE officers' neighborhoods, showing their faces and other personal information, as well as a line that says, quote, "Know an ICE agent? Submit info to info@rosecityantifa.org.
DHS says that people have also dumped trash on the front lawns of ICE officers. Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem says that the doxing of ICE agents puts law enforcement officers in grave danger and potentially gives other international criminal organizations access to federal officers and their families. Noem says they will prosecute those who dox ICE agents to the fullest extent of the law. DHS says violent assaults against immigration officers are up nearly 700% just in the first 6 months of this year compared to the same time last year.